Hi YouTube family, this is Sister Scaleback, aka Kathy, coming with my 2-week post-op video. It's actually 2 weeks and a couple of days, but we're just going to call it a 2-week video. I said I would come to you after my TOPS meeting on Wednesdays. Today, unfortunately, I didn't make it to my TOPS meeting because we're having vehicle issues. Some of you might have known my husband had an accident about 3 weeks before my surgery and totaled our van. We finally got another van, had it all set to be on the road on Saturday, and as soon as we drove it off the lot, the power steering pump went. Turns out it was a line. Finally today we got it fixed, $500 later. Pulled it off the lot and it's making noise like power steering pumps do. And even though the mechanic says it's just air in the line, I'm a little concerned, so I didn't go to TOPS. I'm just gonna maybe try and bleed the line a bit. I don't know. For $500, the guy should have done it. It's just, I hate cars. We had new cars for the last 5 years, and then that van was a write-off, and insurance didn't give us enough to get another new van, so of course we got a used one, and this is what happens. But anyways, I'm not here to talk about my van. I'm here to talk about my weight loss. 2-week post-op. Last week, I reported that I had gained a pound. I was really disappointed with that, and I guess just because it's the first week, I knew it was all fluid and swelling. This week, I'll start with the numbers. My highest ever weight was 361 pounds. The day of surgery, after my 3 weeks of OptiFast, I was 339 pounds. Last week I was 340 pounds, and this week I am 331 pounds. So that's a 9-pound loss since last week. I'm going to take that. I'm so excited. And it's a little more than a week. It's about 9 days worth, but we'll call it a week. I'm excited. It's working, and I couldn't be happier. Absolutely no buyer's remorse here. Oh, do you like my shirt? Look, it gives my age away and everything. It's probably backwards for you guys, but yeah, I bought this specifically for after surgery, and it's my feel-good shirt. What can I tell you about my journey so far? I am on the pureed stage. I feel a little, not worried, but I feel like I might be going a little too fast. But on the other hand, I seem to be able to, and I seem to tolerate it. So as long as I'm tolerating it and I'm following my nutrition plan, I guess I'm good. My nutrition plan actually calls for anywhere from half a cup to a cup of food per meal. A lot of people at 2 weeks say they can only get an ounce or two in. I'm able to get in 4 or 5 ounces, usually 4 ounces in a sitting. I do, when I start to get full, I do get a little bit of pain, so I immediately stop. That tells me that I've had enough. I'm eating mostly, let's see, scrambled eggs. Thankfully, scrambled eggs are not a problem for me. I was really worried they would be because I've heard so many people have had problems, and I love eggs, and they're such a good source of protein. So scrambled eggs, at first I started with the egg beaters because I heard they were easier and no problem. So I graduated to real egg, and that's not a problem either. I can have 1 egg. I usually slice up a half of a mozzarella stick on that 1 egg scrambled. Today I had a few turkey pepperoni slices, chopped up real fine in my scrambled egg as well, so it kind of felt like an omelet. And that's the limit of what I can have right there, is 1 scrambled egg with half a mozzarella stick and a few little pieces of pepperoni. And that was delicious. I mean, I was in heaven, and I savored every bite. Now, what is supposed to be taking me half an hour is actually only taking me 15 minutes at the most. Some people have said, after I'm about 4 weeks out, that's going to change because I'll probably be on soft food, more solid food, and my body is going to react differently. So I'm aware of that. I'm going to be looking out for that. My vitamins that I'm taking a Centrum 50 plus, 1 a day. I'm not 50. See, the shirt proves it. Anyway, but I thought, well, That was the only chewable one I could find, so I guess it wouldn't hurt. I don't think there's enough iron in it though, but I guess I'll find out. I'm also taking Bariatric Advantage Chews for my calcium citrate and D vitamin. And these are like a really good caramel candy that you just chew, chew, chew until it dissolves, basically. I don't swallow any of it until it's gone. There's caramel, there's strawberry, and there's chocolate, which I haven't tried the chocolate yet because I'm so sick of shakes that are chocolate. There's chocolate. Anyway, I am off all 3 blood pressure pills. I think I might have said that in my last video. I am also off my metformin. My blood sugars are hovering in the 7 range. I actually had 1.6 point something, and it's coming down every day, so I'm off. I'm going to control it with food. I used to have like this tower of pills that I would take. And one of them is my thyroid, so I still have to take that. But the rest of them, I don't take anymore. That is the best non-scale victory ever. I am taking for stool softener Senecot. That is a lifesaver. 2 every night before bed. I occasionally still take my Symbicort inhaler. But I think as the weight comes off, the inhaler is going to be needed less and less, which I'm also excited about. What else? Oh, a few tips of, okay, so what I'm eating. Scrambled eggs. I've had turkey breast lunch meat, chewed up real good. I haven't been blending it. I tried it once and it just disgusted me, so I just let my teeth do the chew thing. I've had chili. I've had Wendy's chili today, which that did not sit very well. Like, I didn't throw up, but I just didn't feel very well. So after 2 bites, because I listened to myself, and I said, no, I better not. I'll wait another week for that, or maybe 2 even. The problem with that is I was out. I was trying to get this van fixed, and I suddenly realized I needed to eat, and I didn't have anything to eat. My sister offered to make me mashed potatoes, which was nice of her, but protein, right? So she had to go fill up the barbecue tank, and I said, well, let's try chili. I have had egg salad. That is awesome. I use Miracle Whip. I don't use the full fat mayo. Miracle Whip, though, does have 1 gram more sugar than, mayo has no sugar, but 1 gram of sugar isn't that big of a deal. I've been eating Danone Fit and Light Greek yogurt. Some people, the reason I'm a little bit concerned is because some people say they can't eat a whole one of those. I can eat a whole one of those. The big cups? I can eat one. So I don't know, did my surgeon make my pouch bigger, or are my nerves just so dead that I just can't feel it? I don't know. I'm feeling pain when I eat too much, so obviously I'm feeling something. What else? Oh, I'm also allowed, I'm allowed cream of wheat and oatmeal. I did that in the beginning, but I realize, you come to realize that if it's not protein, it's pointless, because I'm trying to get my protein in through my food. I hate shakes. They're gagging me. I'm so tired of sweet stuff. I can't take it anymore. So I said, no, I am committing myself to get my protein in through food. And so far, I'm at 60 grams of protein per day, which is the minimum goal. It's 60 to 80 grams per day. So at least I'm hitting 60. Another thing that's really nice to be able to have is with the egg salad, for example, I was dipping it using Melba Toast. And wow, I used to hate Melba Toast, but I'm telling you, these come in like, these are President's Choice brand, but these come in packages of 5. No, packages of 6, I'm sorry. And I can only eat 2 or 3 of these crackers in a sitting. So for lunch, I'd have 2 or 3 of these dipping into my egg salad. The stats are pretty good. For 1 pack, it's 80 calories, so I'm only eating half a pack at the most, so that's 40 calories, 0.5 grams of fat, and 1 sugar and 2 protein. There's actually 2 protein in the Melba Toast, which is really cool. So that is something that I'm really glad that I discovered. And that's actually on my sample diet plan that I got from Toronto Western Hospital. I can also have soda crackers, which soda crackers to me, they don't have any protein and they're actually a little bit more of a white food. So I'm trying to avoid that. I have had Tim Hortons cream soup, which it's kind of high on the fat. So, but I didn't dump. I didn't, but I only had like a quarter of a bowl at a time, a small quarter of a bowl, maybe half at the most. So that's 6 grams of fat instead of 12 for the whole bowl. I have had sugar-free ice cream, which it's nice for a refreshing change, but I really am not craving the sweets. And I am not hungry. Like, occasionally I just want a variety, like something that feels like I'm getting a variety. So I put a little bit of salsa on some refried beans with a dollop of whipped cream, and that was nice. Not whipped cream, sour cream, light sour cream. But anyways, variety is really important, especially to keep your taste buds interested. I'm not really into food now. My husband is a huge barbecuer, smoker, outdoor hunter kind of guy, and he is all about meat and barbecue, sauces and brines and marinades, and he spends hours on YouTube researching it and trying it out. And he started talking to me this week about it, and I was like, don't care. I don't talk to me about it. It's not that I don't love you or anything, but I'm not interested in it anymore. So the good news is he is actually thinking of doing this surgery now that he's seen me go through it and it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. He is thinking about doing it. He would have to get the sleeve, though. He does require NSAIDs for the rest of his life, and low-dose aspirin for his heart. So I'm not sure if the sleeve is more painful than RnY, but he's a tough guy. He could handle it, and he could sure use it because he's a good 120, 130 pounds overweight. Anyway, it would be at least another year, so he would have that year to watch my progress and go through the training and the classes. And not that he didn't go through half of it with me anyway, so he already knows most of it. But he said in the meantime, in that 1 year, he'll try and lose the weight himself, and if he does, great. If he doesn't, then he's ready to go. Although I think he'll be surprised at how much his love for barbecue will suddenly diminish. I don't know. I haven't been able to eat beef yet. I have not tried chicken yet. I have done whitefish. I've done cod. And what my husband did is, because he loves to barbecue, is he sliced up a bunch of lemon, layered them on the tin foil, put the cod fillet on top, seasoned it, sealed it all up, and barbecued it for 20 minutes or however long it takes. Best tasting meal I've had so far was fish. I couldn't believe it. It was beautiful. And it was a 3.5 ounce piece of cod, and I ate it all. And there was no room left for, I think I had one bite of sweet potato with it, and that was it. I couldn't do any more, but I loved that. It was to die for. So as long as I can get, I've had a little bit of tuna. I didn't care for that, but as long as I can get eggs, fish, beans, I'm going to get my protein in, and yogurt, of course, another big one. I do have problem with milk, I've noticed. Anytime I do have milk in something, I'm usually in the washroom a few hours later. So TMI, but I have heard a lot of people say that milk is an issue. I know I'm getting flabbier in the arms. I can tell. Even my forearms are. Let me see if I can do this without. Well, maybe not. But my forearms, I didn't expect that. I expected the bicep, but I didn't expect the forearm to feel all loose like that. And so that got me a little concerned. So I broke out the 3-pound weights and started doing some arm exercises yesterday. And I'm going to do them again tonight. I've been going for a walk every day. Not far, half a mile at the most, but it's better than what I used to do. And I'm making sure I do it every day. What else can I tell you? I am getting my water in. Water's not a problem for me. I really enjoy water, and I don't drink until 30 minutes after I eat. That's the hardest part. I end up finishing my meal, and the first thing I do is I go to grab my water. It's such a habit that I now have to stop keeping my water near me if I'm going to be eating, because I've actually done it a few times by mistake, and oh, the pain. Oh, the pain. It's not good. What else can I say? My clothes are starting to feel a little loose. Not majorly, but enough that I'm noticing. And my mother was here for the first week that I came home. I stayed with her till Friday, after my surgery on the 16th, and then she came here for a week. She didn't really have to take care of me. I was pretty much good to go after a week. Painless, not much issues. To any of you pre-ops out there who have not had it yet, wow, it is so not as worrisome as I allowed it to become before I had surgery. I know no matter what I say, you'll still worry about it, or you'll obsess about it, and you'll think about it, and you'll wonder how painful it is, and just like if you're like me, anyway, I did. And I watched so many YouTube videos, but I want to repay that, because I want people to know that if you're worried about it, don't be. It's not as terrible as you might think it is. Let's see. Really, there's not a lot more to say. I do go for my follow-up appointment with Windsor Clinic on July 9th. So that'll be my first follow-up to see. I guess they're going to have me take blood after the fact, because they didn't give me anything to do before I get there. I've already been to my doctor. He gave me some blood work to have done, so I'll just follow up with him. Going to check out about the iron. I do want to say that my sample diet is a little bit compared to what I'm seeing other people. And I know you're not supposed to compare other people. Just go by your own plan, right? But here's a sample. Here's a sample of a pureed diet. For breakfast, 1/4 to 1/3 a cup of cream of wheat with 2 to 4 tablespoons of milk, along with 2 tablespoons of pureed fruit. And then a morning snack, 1 cup of protein shake. For lunch, 1 egg with 1 to 2 pieces of Melba Toast. That's where the egg salad came in for me, actually. Afternoon snack, 1 small container of yogurt. Dinner, 2 to 4 tablespoons of meat or fish, pureed or mashed. 2 tablespoons of mashed potatoes with 1 tablespoon of unflavored pure protein powder and 2 tablespoons of carrots. Now, if you added all that up for dinner, that's 4 ounces, So people who are saying, oh, I can't eat more than an ounce or 2, I start to wonder, did my surgeon make my pouch bigger? Is this a standard for Toronto Western maybe? I don't know. And then an evening snack protein shake. Now, I am not doing the protein shakes. I'll be quite honest with you. And that might change. Maybe in a week or so I'll be able to tolerate it, or maybe I'm going to go try that Boost Diabetic. I know I tried a few before surgery, and they weren't too bad, so maybe I'll try that. It's just Premier Protein. I did like it before I had surgery, but now they're so thick. They just gag me. I can't do it. My husband even froze... I'm at 20 minutes. That might not work on a YouTube. But anyway, he froze coffee into ice cubes, and he put them in the vanilla and then made it into like a frappe. And even that was just, I couldn't do it. So that's my update. I'm sorry I'm cutting it off short, but I've gone over. Everything otherwise is really good. I'm so happy I did it, and I can't wait to... till I can actually see it in my face, my neck. I still can't see it yet, but we're getting there. 9 pounds. Hey, that's just awesome. I'll take it. If you have any questions or comments, just leave them below and I'll do my best to answer you. I look forward to all of your videos as well. I still watch them. And there's still lots to learn, and I'm learning every day. So take care, everybody, and have a great week. Bye.